Alright, hey everyone, I'm Shakiria and I'm the host of Oracles at Ocha. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the space so we can get to the oracle reading portion of this. I have a couple card decks already out. This is a late night reading, so I have a few things that I was called to discuss with you guys, with whoever is going to be watching this. Let's get started. It's like, I don't know how to say this because when I talked about like the message of the day, which I'm going to save for later, it was talking about survival and limitation. But let's see what comes up in the reading now, and then we'll discuss like that channel message later. Okay, so what is the angel number for this group watching? What is the angel number of the day here? Whoa, okay. Alright, so 717. I think it might be a little too blurry, but 717, Bravery. That came out. Set that right there. Where'd the other one go? Ooh, okay. 444, Protection. So we have Bravery and Protection here. And the 717 came out in the last reading, so this may be a very significant number for whoever is watching. Bravery, stepping up to really showcase who you are on the inside and not being afraid of expressing yourself. And 444, Protection. You are well covered, well protected. Like, spirit is here, they're helping you. You are fine. Like, in this life, there is nothing truly blocking you but yourself. So this wall of protection that you have up, it is there to essentially provide you safety for expressing yourself. That's why this bravery is popping up. Okay, so let's see what the reading is about. What does spirit want to communicate to this group here? Okay, leap of faith. All right, so there are some changes that you guys are looking to make. Okay, some changes in what area? Oh, okay. Self-love. Alright, so some changes within self-love. Is there something that you have been ignoring within yourself that you are just like, if I do this or if this happens, so much is going to change for me? What's going on there? Why are you ignoring it? Why are you denying yourself the freedom that your heart truly yearns for? Like, that is a question that's coming out. So what I feel like, self-love is the center of this actual reading right now. So let me see, I'm going to pull one more card. How can this group enact on their self-love, actually following through to take this leap of faith? What would you guys like to share with some guidance? Okay, got two. Alright, so we got restriction and adventure. Okay, so when restriction comes out, it means that you have literally been drying up the well, as in there is no water flowing. The river is kind of blocked off. There's a dam built and it literally needs to be torn down for the water to continue to flow. Adventure is that thing that will help you unrestrict yourself. Actually go out and enjoy. It's like somebody's gonna be taking a trip soon. Confirmation yawn. Like, somebody's gonna be taking a trip soon. Shoot, someone is just gonna go explore their town to understand what it feels like to really be themselves in their own energy, and also not being the main point of contact for everyone around them, not being the one to put out the fires for everybody else, and the one that is literally, whew, you may be seen as like the pinnacle or the glue within your family, and you literally just need some time to yourself. And that is something that can help you with this self-love aspect. Go on an adventure that truly speaks to your heart, and open up the floodgates of the self-love, the love to actually pour through through you, because right now it just feels like it's a bit constricted, and it's just like, hey, we have to let this flow, or you're going to burst and blow up on everybody. So let's look at this. So I have my Gemstone Guardian and Soul Purpose deck, and this one was eyeing me to pull out for this reading. So what crystal and affirmation is beneficial to this group here for their highest good? What is this crystal and affirmation? Ooh. Whoa. Let's do one. What is the affirmation that's beneficial to this group? Okay, there we go. Here we go. So I got the affirmation. There are crystals on the back of this. Somebody could be an accountant or work in banking. But the affirmation here is prosperity abounds in my life. Working with numbers comes easily to me. I pay attention to the details regarding the money flowing in and out of my life. Someone's self-worth and self-love could be tied to how much money is in their bank account, and that's not necessarily something, that's not really how energy works. Your self-worth and everything really does start with you. The way I like to explain this is like, imagine yourself as an antenna. You're sending out signals into the world of what you want back. So actually changing your inner self will really come to reflect your outer self. So let's see, which crystal is beneficial for this group? Which crystal is beneficial for this group? Okay, all right, so we got, actually, this is what I'll do. Are all these crystals beneficial to this group? No. Is there a crystal that is beneficial in here for this group? Okay, so your crystal is somewhere in here, and we will just, what I like about using my pendulum for a bunch of cards that come out is, if it's not for you, it'll just say, and, ooh, okay. So what we're going to do is just a yes or no. Is this for the group? Nope. About this one? Okay. What about this one? Nope. What about this one? And what about this one? Okay. So, let's see. And there are crystals on the back. I'll read the crystal and the affirmation. Ooh. Okay, confirmation, y'all, that this is the card. Physical trainer, orange calcite. So these have like careers, and they have crystals, and they have a couple questions to get you thinking, and affirmations. This deck is a very much interact with me reflection type of deck. So someone may also be a physical trainer, or maybe thinking about getting a trainer to really give them the accountability to step forward in their life with their fitness journey. Okay, so let's see. Is physical exercise an important focus in your life? It is time to look at your ability to motivate yourself to take action and improve your core strength. Make a decision to increase your physical vitality and promote overall well-being. Learn to be accountable for your physical habits. Okay, this is definitely a taking action. What is more self-love than caring for your body? Like, we are definitely souls in this experience, and we do have a physical body. It is so much love to take care of this body that we are in. So how are you doing that? I like that it says it is time to look at your ability to motivate yourself to take action and improve your core strength. This right here really does remind me of the fact that, like, we have a lot of choices in our life, and sometimes, if anyone has ever looked at the human design, I am a projector type. I don't have a natural like energy center. I need more breaks than normal people. I literally can, take a short stint and then I need to step back. But I realized one thing that can fuel me is constantly consuming the things that I want to do. So that way I'm always like thinking about it. I'm literally having more energy to go towards it. I'm excited for it. So how do you motivate yourself? Do you need personal accountability through like turning on videos and body doubling if you don't have anyone near you? Do you need to just be in the environment? Because our environment really does shape us. I had to learn to get into different environments in order to become the person that I wanted to become. Every time I was in a shift in my life, I had to change environments in order to truly feel welcomed in the space, because that plays a big factor too. Like, once you do change environments, do you feel welcomed in that space? And then the affirmations on the back of here is, I am motivated to be fit. I enjoy developing core strengths and promoting healthy habits. And I recognize that body-mind connection improves my life. So this is definitely a self-love reading. And it is one of those, take the chance on yourself to really go after what makes you happy. In these past couple of readings, new life has been on the forefront of all of them. And in order to step into a new life, you have to appreciate where you've come from and who you are. You have to appreciate and take care of this new version of you, this transitory version of you, the one that is actively going through the changes. Understanding that you're going to have to put more effort and love into caring for this person, this being you. So that is the first part of the reading. I'm going to go ahead and throw the angels and a self-care card in here, and then that'll wrap us up for the oracles portion. So let's see which angel is along your side for this journey. Okay. All right, so which angel is along their side for this journey of self-love? Okay. All right, so I do have to pull her out, and I gotta share some love here. Okay, so I gotta pull the guidebook out because Aratriel he pops up, but I want to give a accurate picture. So Aratriel, let me make sure I pronounce that right, has many different arms and handles many different responsibilities. So let's get to him in a second. But Ariel, I know this is strength of heart. This is kind of like the lioness within you, or the lion within you. It is really love and courage to set those boundaries, courage to be yourself, and understanding that no is a complete sentence. So let's look at Archangel. Okay, my mic disconnected, so I'll talk a little bit louder so you guys can hear me. Glory. Okay, the message here is, do not compare yourself to others, nor listen to criticism or judgment from those who choose to remain closed to their own hearts. Likewise, do not judge another. Listen to the voice of God within to know the right course of action to take. Listening to your own voice. Whew. This is an empowering reading. For anyone who really needed this message, like, this is empowering. So, like, glory within yourself, and then strength of heart. And it says, have courage and faith in yourself and your beliefs, and I will help you stand up for yourself and defend anyone who needs your strength of heart. Pretty much, you are on the track of really tapping deeper into you and what you want, and setting the boundaries and being the full embodiment of yourself. This is the start. And this is actually very fun. Like, bravery, strength, and courage, all of this, it is a clear indication that you are in the beginning phases of being who you truly want to be. and you are protected along this journey. There isn't anything that is blocking you besides yourself. And I feel like I have to say that because we really are interacting with a lot of different projections of ourselves out in the world. And a lot of the times we just need to realize that the change really does start within. And once you start within, you'll start seeing everything around you change with it. It's interesting that like physical trainer popped up, because you know how they say like once you start working out, you go into the gym for a couple months, you know, you'll notice the changes, and then you go for like a couple more months, and then someone else will notice, and then like everybody will start treating you different, something like that. There's like a saying that goes to it where it's just every few sessions you notice it, every other few sessions like other people notice it, and then so forth. That is really what you're on right now. You're on your training journey, whether that is tuning into like yourself emotionally, mentally, or physically. This is a whole journey of self-love here. So now let's get a practical action of self-care. Okay, let's see what you can do to truly raise your vibration and tap deeper into your self-love. Okay, all right. So what does this group need to, what can they do to raise their vibration? Okay. Ooh. So we talked about that vacation earlier, so plan a vacation came out. Okay. Plan a vacation. This one, you might need a solo vacation. You might need a moment to step into the 5D, the now moment, without all the weight of everything else on you. It is really time to just go somewhere, do something. That adventure, like you might need your eat, pray, love moment. And my teacup, what's the best that can happen? Taking some time to yourself and just having some fun, getting to know you again. I'm hearing that someone may feel like they don't know themselves anymore, and this is your start to start seeing you for you again. One of the practices that I really love when it comes to self-love is really talking to yourself in the mirror and saying, I love myself, like I love myself, or just saying like I love you to your reflection. Because sometimes you just need to say it. It used to be hard for me to tell people to say I love you. And what helped me is saying I love you to my pets. Literally hearing yourself say it out loud makes it easier to say it to others, to yourself, and just, even if you don't have pets, to like an item that you love or something that you love a lot, just saying it, because you just have to get the expression out. So that is the reading for today in the oracles. I think I might do the oracle section first, because we have another topic to talk about that came up earlier when I was pulling some cards on like some messages of the day. So I'll keep this spread out, but this is the reading. Thank you for joining us. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do card readings and energy channeling, and also chakra check-ins and energy cleansing. I do Reiki. I am currently practicing some other healing modalities. I do some pendulum healing as well. I can see your energy and actually channel what is needed for your intuition, your energy, to truly like make it click that you are moving on to the next step. And I do also offer pet ratings as well. So I have the link in the description if you guys are open for a reading. Thank you. Okay, so for everybody that's staying for the Ocha section, because I know I did these beforehand, but I think I'm going to keep the order of oracles in Ocha, so I might just do the T part next, like last. So here we go. I have some stress tamer from, what is it? I have some stress tamer from Celestial Seasonings. I just, again, doing these so late makes me realize how many teas I have that are like caffeinated. So I'm here trying to find my herbal teas so that way I could just chill. I'd be looking to do these in the morning, but that's just not how it works out. I ended up recording what is soon to be the intro for this, and I had fun while doing it. I have a lot of ideas that I want to enact on. I want to give like a 2-day turnaround. So let's talk about this. So when I was pulling some cards earlier for the topic of conversation during this portion, what came out was survival and limitation. And when I was journaling, this is what came up. It's like not overstaying your welcome. And this right here is something that is kind of, I feel like I overlooked this in my life until I got older, where I was like inviting people over and I'm like, all right, everybody got a set time, they gotta go. But not overstaying your welcome. And what does this have to do with survival and limitation? When you are overstaying your welcome, things become uncomfortable. Things start shifting. I can say that every time that I've overstayed my welcome, the tension was rising. And it literally just felt like I started shifting into limiting myself from doing things that I really wanted to do because other people were starting to be uncomfortable. Or you're in spaces and circles with people and you're outgrowing them. And we're in a very interesting time where it is so easy to ebb and flow out of people's lives because we have a lot of social media where you don't have to interact with people. You kind of just see them on the screen and you don't really have to go be in anybody's immediate presence anymore. It's like as I talk about this stuff comes through. Someone may need to hear this. Whoever you're ready to let go of when it comes to a friendship, it is okay. You don't have to limit yourself due to other people's insecurities. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help them. It is okay to let people go. And in these past couple of days, that has been a big theme in the people that I'm working with, because the funny thing about spirit is situations that I go through in my life, I will literally work with people who are going through or have been through the same similar situations, because again, we resonate, and I can definitely actually see their point of view. I understand where they're coming from. They understand where I'm coming from. So it's easier to relate to informations, because if you don't resonate with someone, how can you really help them? Or how they won't even receive the message that you're trying to tell them. To circle back to this whole point, when you are limiting yourself from being your true self, you end up in a survival mode because everything just starts shifting in like negative ways to get you to wake up. You really have to wake up and choose you. And choosing you, literally, somebody tell me, like, is it not a win every time? Is it not a win every time when you finally choose yourself? If you think about like space in general, things go in and out of orbit, especially within our system. Things go in and out. So comets fly by, meteors might hit the ground, or asteroids literally just float. Stuff just moves, and they don't stay for long. You don't have to stay stuck in survival mode due to the expectations others have put on you. And you don't have to limit yourself due to that same reason either. There is something deep within you that is truly ready to express yourself in the fullest capacity. And I say this with love when I say It is really time to expand your circle, expand your environment, and step into the full belief that abundance is truly available to you. Because, girl, girl, you don't have to stay stuck in anything you don't want to stay stuck in. The changes may feel hard when you finally make them, but the mindset is what's going to carry you through to the next phase. I was listening to She's So Lucky, and one of the things one of the guests said was this is just, like, these are just the problems for right now. It's not a problem forever. It's just the problems for right now. And yes, it's just the problems for right now. It's okay that it hurts a little bit. It's okay that you may cry. Express yourself. Get those emotions out. Like, I'm a firm believer of, if you need to cry, you need to scream, you need to yell, do it in a safe space for sure. But let it out. Like, as an intuitive healer, I've seen so many people hold back their emotions. And when I tap into their energy, I can feel the stuckness. Like, I will have a moment where I'm connecting with someone and they'll have the feeling that they want to cry, and it's just like I'll feel a burning sensation behind my eyes because they won't let themselves cry. And it's just, your body needs it. Your body needs to cry. Denying yourself of that expression of what is hurting you can cause dis-ease, literally. And so many times when I talk to people, it's like, just let it out. Like, the amount of people that have cried in sessions with me, because we get deep, okay? The intuitive healing sessions aren't meant to just be for nothing. So I don't even remember what I was saying, but everything that you're doing, you have to look at how you feel about it and realize what you want is important to. And this self-love that is coming out in this time, in this space, for those watching, it carries into everything. Everything. Okay, so quick rundown of this topic. So we talked about the survival limitation, and one of the things I have in here is becoming your new self and how to handle those around you who still expect the old version of you to show up. One of the things I wrote down in all caps was to leave them alone. I'm saying it for the people in the back. It may be a hard pill to swallow, for real, but they may not be able to join you on this new journey. That's where the ebb and flow comes from. When you are taking new steps to new places, you are going to meet the people more aligned to you at that moment. We all shift and change. Everybody does not go through life with us at every moment of the day. The only person who goes through life with us every moment of the day is ourselves. One, just us. Just when I say us, just yourself. That's what I mean by that. And then the other thing was, be you and allow them to be them. Like, this approach is, it may be a little like ghosting. It may be a little just, trying to take the non-confrontational route. But the goal here is to give yourself some peace of mind. Like, loving them for who they are and understanding the position they hold in your life may start looking different. A lot of people talk about unconditional love, and I've had this conversation with somebody, and they were trying to convince me that unconditional love was, I would take every action that you do but still hold you in this particular position in my life and be happy with it. And the thing is, like, I can I can love you unconditionally, but you do not have to be the closest person to me. I can love you from afar, and I technically don't even have to support your actions, but you don't have to be in this particular space in my life. Shoot, I can unconditionally love you from a stranger, like from a stranger's perspective of an acquaintance, but you don't have to be my best friend. You don't have to be my boyfriend. You don't have to be like that close to me. You don't have to be, any of that. It's just the lessons that we learn with people as they ebb and flow, the relationship we have with them ebb and flows. So, can love you from afar, you don't have to love you up close. So allow them to be them and allow yourself to be you. If there's disagreements that come, it's not to heart. They're meeting you at the level of their emotional intelligence and you them as well. So just allow yourself that peace of mind of knowing that yes, you're growing and these set of people may not be able to be there with you, but know that you appreciate them from the space that they were in your life and the lessons you learned from them, but it's time for you to move on to the next. It's time for you to move on to the next level. So the shift moment right here, the moment you decide to show up as your higher self, your best self, the new version of you, the transition may be murky, messy, muddy. It may be just overall difficult. But guess what? The transition does not last forever. The universe is going to test you. Changing, if anybody has experienced like when they're trying to shift and change or even go like to new jobs, they test you. Are you going to respond with the same answers that old you would have responded with? That would prove you didn't change. But this new you, how would they show up in the world? When people are like visualize and show up as that version of yourself, that gives you full and plenty opportunity to step into that higher version of you. You have to start enacting it now. Are you ready to truly show up as that higher version of you? And that is that is the Ocha portion. We have been talking about new life, new chapters, just overall stepping deeper into who we really are as beings. And I just want to say, I thank everybody that has watched this. If you would like to get a reading, my link is in the description. I offer card channeling sessions, and I really dive deep with you to figure out what you need on a soul level. If you're ready to do the work and you feel called to work with me, tap in so we can raise your vibration together and align you with a whole new perspective, one that you've truly been waiting for. Thank you for watching Oracles and Ocha. I'm Shakiria. I'm an intuitive healer. I am the host of this show. I'm here to assist you raise your vibration to become more aligned with your highest vibrational self. So go out there and step into who that being is.